Welcome to Just Us Girls. It is Paige, Katie, and Sam.
Quick housekeeping. We have a lot of TV to catch up on. I feel like TV has been happening. The Emmy nominations came out, and I want to talk about it. But first, how was everybody's week? I missed you guys.
So good.
Miss you guys too. We're here. We were just talking off air how like you wake up and then 5 hours goes by and now we're in New York.
Yeah.
It feels like a fever dream.
I was literally here 3 days ago. Can I tell you what I did, actually?
Wait,
Please do.
you were here?
I was in New York.
She was at like a celebrity's home, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, tell
we
us.
didn't ask you about it.
Yes. Oh, thank you.
Please tell.
It went very well, but I want to tell you something about what happened after.
Okay,
Because
can we give context?
yes, okay, so I got invited to this talking circle at Gloria Steinem's home. Mm-hmm. Very exciting, very fun. And an amazing group of people, obviously an icon's home.
Yes.
Her home is gorgeous.
I was just about to say, give us a little bit of the deets.
It's
Obviously
just-
not where it is.
You can tell
but-
it's just a lived-in home where she's just collected things like her whole entire. You know, like you walk in and you're like,
Character.
oh my god,
Tchotchkes.
yes.
Character.
There was not one spot that didn't have something on it. It was so cool. It felt very New York. It was a really, really cool space. But it was women from all over the country. So, you know, I didn't think I would know anyone. I knew like one or two people, but I didn't know that many people. I was talking to this woman. I was like, oh, where are you from? She's like, oh, I live in San Francisco. I was like, cool, I'm from Massachusetts. And she said, where? And I always go, are you familiar with Massachusetts? Because I hate telling people where I'm from because nobody knows where it is.
Yeah.
And she's like, I actually am. I grew up in New Hampshire. So we start chatting. Turns out we spend our summers, like where we go for our beach house is where she grew up. And it's where she goes for her summer. So we're talking, whatever. I'm like, oh, how did you get here? She's like, I flew here. Cool. And I'm flying home tonight. I said, oh, so funny. I drove here. I could have driven you, right? We have this little exchange. Cute. Mm-hmm. We're sitting at dinner afterwards. We're all getting cocktails. And she looks at me and she goes, my flight just got canceled.
Did you spend the night at your house?
She was, could I catch a ride? And I'm like, for sure, girl. And so
That's so fun.
yeah, so then I drove this woman who was a stranger home 4 hours, and we didn't stop talking. I mean,
I was going to say, you talked
we
the whole
were
way.
fine. We were totally fine, but I didn't tell Matt. So, like, I texted Matt. I was like, on my way, but I was like, I don't know, because at first I couldn't remember her name.
Yeah.
So, like, I had just met her, but, like, I could not remember her name for the life of me. So I was like, I can't call Matt, because then he'll be like, oh, who's in the car with you? And I would say,
I don't know.
Sure.
This amazing woman.
Forget her name. Then I remembered it halfway through, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember her name.
Can we just say really quickly, you were astonished that I hitchhiked in Yosemite, but yet you drove a stranger home.
I did, but I was taking a page out of your book. I kept my head up, AirPods
Head up,
out.
eyes locked,
I was a
jugs up.
villager.
It'd be really weird if you were invited to an event, though, and you had your AirPods in your head down. They'd be like, we are never inviting Paige anywhere
you were
again.
obviously with so many like-minded women that like morals, values, ethics align.
I felt safe.
Yeah.
But also, like, what if she looked at me and said, can I catch a ride? And I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, no,
What are you supposed
could
to
not.
say?
Yeah, I was just lucky that she and I were able to gab the whole time, because otherwise that would have been a very long 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
But it was great. So, yeah, like, I was here a couple days ago, and I made a new friend. And now our kids are going to play together at the beach this summer.
That's amazing.
So fun.
I
I
know.
feel like we're a big New Hampshire podcast. Would it live free or die?
Yeah. Yes.
I've never been. Take me.
I haven't
Take me
either.
to New Hampshire.
You were supposed to come to Boston.
I've never been to Boston. I got really tired, and so we drove to Charleston instead.
So you
But
chose to drive instead of taking a 3-hour
Yeah, why
flight
wouldn't you fly to Boston?
I think we were just at a point where we were like, we need to just be able to get in the car, go, like, 4-hour drive is so easy
Is that
in
all
a
it is to
travel
you?
day.
Oh, yeah.
4 hours from our front door, and to not have to go to an airport.
Yeah.
And
we've
a
been
drive can
flying
be
a lot.
relaxing.
And you can throw whatever you want in the car
Yes.
then.
Yeah. Yes,
because
totally.
so it just...
You can leave when you want.
Yeah, yes. And then with the kids, like, just knowing we're, like, closer for emergencies, they're, 2 and 4, it's crazy. So with grandparents and, like, just to know we're nearby, but,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, wait, Paige, you also went to NOAA. I need to hear all about
Yeah,
it.
we-
Concert.
did you
Wait.
cry?
They said, I told Gabe I've been thinking about him. Okay.
He grabs the mic.
Gabe grabs the mic.
Has anybody ever told you that you look like, I think it's the bassist, or one of the guys in the band? You look like
That is such a
from
niche.
Noah Kahan's band.
I feel like that's such a niche reference.
First off, I saw this guy on TikTok before I ever went to the concert. He put up one of those pictures where it's
Look it
like,
up.
Ma, I made it to the big leagues, and it's him with his like baseball uniform and t-ball, and then you swipe and it's him on the stage with Noah Kahan performing at like
Can
Fenway
you
Park.
pull him up? No,
I'm
or
gonna-
Noah.
I'm gonna
Can you
look.
pull
Noah.
up Gabe and just turn
He's
that
like,
computer around?
I'm Googling his bandmates right now.
Okay.
First off, he's got this badass woman in his band who plays the fiddle. She's amazing.
Oh my
Love
God.
her.
Sorry, I just saw the guy. I was like,
You look a little bit like him.
I kind of see it.
Wait.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of look like him. And I was like, oh, wow, that looks so much like Gabe.
I kind of see it.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Can
crazy.
you show
I
it, Katie?
thought,
Give me a,
by the way you were saying it, I thought it was going to be something like very commonplace.
Doesn't that kind of look
yeah,
like
I
Gabe?
can see it.
Yeah.
Kinda
I
like
can see it.
Gabe.
I I just need a haircut.
You're like, what's Gabe doing here?
Gabe's multifaceted. Look, he's so talented.
He is, yeah.
The woman in his band, though, I've seen her before. She's amazing, and literally every single time the camera was on her, the crowd just erupts. Like,
Love
they were
that.
just so happy for this woman, and she's so fun, and she had the cutest bubble braids in. I was like, girl, I love this. Like,
Yeah.
she's having so much
Playing
fun.
her fiddle. Is she
Playing
like
her
dancing
fiddle.
around with the fiddle? Like very
she's,
mobile?
like, running around. Yeah, she's crazy. Like, they're all...
I feel like that's how Dave Matthews is.
Oh, I love a good
Their
Dave
band
Matthews
is really, really
riff.
fun. That is the first thing I thought when I saw him 2 years ago. I was like, his band is so fun. Like, you don't even just watch him, you watch the band too,
Yeah.
because they're really entertaining. So that was really great. It was at Fenway Park. I was telling Katie this in the cab. Like, Noah is obviously from the Boston area. Many of his songs are about Boston. And so it was just insanity, like how many people were there, how many people were in the streets, how crazy it was. But also on TikTok, everybody was like, I really hate the Fenway favoritism. Why are they getting the best songs?
Oh my gosh.
Because he has a set list he plays.
Yeah.
But in Boston, he added so many other songs because they
Yeah.
were about
You're a
Boston.
hometown
Was it a
show.
longer show or he replaced?
No, he replaced.
Okay,
so
that
there were
makes
certain
sense.
songs that we didn't get from the new album where he replaced them with songs that are like hyper focused on like Boston.
But as you
Did
should.
you like that though, or did you miss out on some of the new album songs you wanted?
No, my favorite ones were played except for one, which he ended up saving for the very last night, which I was really bummed about.
Okay.
But I mean, I knew that was going to happen. The last night's always the big, he was there for 4
Shebang.
nights.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you sing that long for 4 nights straight.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
like,
Taylor
to bring back to the Eras tour.
It's like
She did three and a half hour shows like 4 nights in
I
a
know,
row.
I just don't actually understand it. And I
Wembley was.
It's I mean,
insane.
she was. You kind of have to be an elite athlete
Yeah.
to do
well,
it.
didn't she say she would run on a treadmill and sing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
can only
3.5
imagine the amount of
hours.
IVs. They do all those kind of
Like the
steam
breathing,
things. I'm
yes.
sure
Yeah,
no
she
one's
said-
doing
doing that, yeah.
She said she was a cockroach. That after, like, in between shows, she wouldn't say anything. She
would
wouldn't
just go to
That's
bed
why
and
she
eat
originally
and-
didn't meet Travis Kelce, because she doesn't talk to people after shows.
Yeah.
So
How could you?
Yeah, so she
You can't.
When those PR people reached out to meet her, she was like, "No,
I had a sore throat from singing the next day. I was like, I'm clearly not.
my
trained.
fans on. I have a sore throat. I can't imagine."
You also have like
Well, you're
strep
going
I know.
hard at a concert too, where you're like screaming and jumping. Versus, I'm not saying they don't do a lot, but they're singing into a microphone. Versus, I don't know about you.
I mean,
when I'm
no,
at a concert, I'm like screaming.
I'm not a screamer.
Okay.
My friend who I was with is a screamer. But she was peak millennial. She was like, yeah, just screaming her head out. And the girls in front of us were very Gen Z, and they kept just like eyeing us and being like, wow, annoying old lady.
Oh,
Do
that's
you
not
cry
fair.
when they come out? What is it called? Collective effervescence, right? When you get really excited and like moved by
Like the group.
That's how I felt when Taylor came out, when they did the thing with, not to bring it back to Taylor, but that's like the last concert I've been to where she kind of appears and everyone's screaming together. I just cried. And it's not because I'm like crying because I'm seeing Taylor, it's because I'm like the feeling in the room. Am I reaching you guys
I'm
or
not
no?
a crier, as we've said. I cried on the train this morning, so maybe I am a crier, but not in that sense.
Okay.
Because you're reading Night Road.
Night Road by Chris and Hannah.
You gotta give context to why you're crying on a train.
Oh yeah, I was
She's like,
just
I cried
crying.
on the train.
6 a.m. crying all by myself.
I warned you, though. I said if you read that book, you are going to bawl.
I don't remember you saying that, and so
Yes, I did.
Didn't. I was
I
reading
I
it.
gave you a full trigger warning, so concerning you don't remember.
I wish, I remember none of it because the other night I was reading it in bed and there's a tragedy in this book. I won't say what it is.
Yes.
The tragedy happens and I was like gut wrenched.
Yes.
Then trying to fall asleep and I was like, I can't sleep.
No, I stayed up till 4 a.m. reading that book
Okay,
because
I don't want
it's
to
just,
read it now the way you
No,
guys.
it's so good.
You should.
I mean, the
So
Goodreads
what's-
reviews are all over the place.
Are they? I haven't read them. So what's interesting about it is that it has like the teen romance aspect at the beginning that kind of, the samurai turned pretty just kind of like ropes you in, and then things turn. But it was such a good book. I love Chris and Hannah. She's
I
just an
think
amazing author.
if you are a mother, it's a very hard book to read.
I had just given birth when I read it.
Oh.
I no spoilers.
Well, it's basically just about. It focuses a lot on motherhood and being
Yes.
a mom and like
Yeah.
the feeling of raising kids and I was just I was crying on the train and I was trying to hold it in and the girl next to me was making friendship bracelets and I was crying. She had the craziest thing on her phone that like showed her exactly what she had to do and she made the craziest friendship bracelets I've ever seen in my life. But she had like what we had in middle
cool.
school, those kits of the yarn.
Yeah,
And
those were really big after the Eras tour.
I
was gonna say,
yeah.
Again.
I know. We need to stop.
I think we were
have-
gonna say in the 90s. I was like, yeah, they were.
Well, no. So the person next to me on the train was writing a book,
Writing a
and
book?
she was writing a book.
Did you do
yeah.
that?
No, I didn't want to bother her.
So you
she
just
was like
were
really
looking
in
over
it.
her
I was just
shoulder.
looking over my But and then I
her
felt
book.
extremely judged because like I was doing some work things and I was checking in with Claude every now and then and I felt like every time I opened Claude while she was writing a book, she was like
Girl.
staring me down, which I absolutely deserved.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes me feel any better. I'm also writing a book, and I also use Claude.
Okay.
So it's okay.
You do
So-
both.
Yeah.
Get you a
use
girl that
Claude
can
to
do-
write my book.
Yeah,
Let
let's
me make that
clarify.
very
Get you a
explicitly
girl
clear.
that can do both.
But
Yeah.
you can do both.
Yeah, I got an email from a company that I'm working with, and my manager did give me a heads up. They're like, FYI, this is an AI generated something response because
Yeah.
it was just like every M dash, and it was like how AI speaks to you. It's like very specific. It's like I really like the way you did that, but I didn't like this.
There's
and
a
it
lot
was
of
like.
periods too. It'll be like a sentence and then like a word with a period. Like
Yeah, it
one
was the
worders.
weirdest email. I was like,
well done.
wow.
Period.
Yeah, that's how you can tell if I've used AI because I'm so bad with run-on sentences that if AI doesn't do that.
Oh, I run on like crazy.
Sometimes I reread my Instagram stories and I'm like, am I okay?
Like, how many commas am I supposed to put in?
I was
Yeah.
like-
I use a semicolon every now and then just to split up some sentences.
Yeah, like I just wrote a paragraph with absolutely no commas in it. I'm like, that's not good. No periods, no commas.
People know it's not AI.
Yeah.
It's keeping you real.
It's my
keeping you
bad
humble.
grammar.
Yeah.
I was never good at punctuation. Like
No.
I know how to end a sentence.
Well, and now look,
But that's it.
do we need it? I don't know, because I was reading about how now I think millennials are supposed to be the smartest generation in humanity because now
Well, yeah, it's
generations
dwindling.
are getting dumber.
They're calling it post-literate. Did you see this?
No, but if
makes
you
sense.
you guys didn't watch any of the Love Island season, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to melt
First
my
of all, Love Island's a great show. The season was terrible. It just ended this weekend. Thank God,
was
because
fast.
I think they knew. They were like, we got to wrap this up. The season is legitimately terrible. I'm gonna go back and catch up on UK because US was just a total bust. But watching it, there is no literacy. Like the words they are saying, like they're saying epitome instead of epitome.
Yeah, girl.
Uh,
Chahos, baby. Whatever.
it is pure Chahos on Love Island. Like the
Yeah.
words they are using.
I always knew how to say chaos though. Like I just couldn't read
Well,
it.
it's
Yeah.
hard. Well, that's the thing is like the subtitles, you would know it was chaos, right? It's like, no, with the subtitles, I understand the British version better because I'm like,
'Cause
the
they're
words
literate.
they're using, it's so sad. It's
Well,
really,
even
really
Love
sad.
is Blind, if you watch UK versus like the American like version, I feel like it's just so different of how they speak.
Well, it's also
How-
city-based, which I think makes it so
True,
interesting.
true.
Yeah.
I will never
What do you
forget.
mean it's city-based? What does that
Love
mean?
it. Love is Blind. They do it by city.
Oh,
They pick a different
I thought you were
city
saying
to
Love
go to.
Island. Yeah,
No.
actually, I think the new Love is Blind is Boston.
Oh, is it?
The next one's coming
I
out is
can't
Boston. They were doing
wait.
casting in Boston.
The DC season was the men were terrible, and it was so validating for all of us women because we're like, now you know it's not us.
I
The
don't
men
know
were
that
terrible.
they've
It's like every
A+
city.
men in any
I was gonna
city.
say.
And I agree, but the DC men were like especially horrific.
Speaking of men and grammar, I don't remember much from middle school, but I do.
Are you okay?
She doesn't remember much of anything.
Are
No, I
you-
tell you
Blast
this. I
it
told
out.
my therapist, she's like, that's
It's a trauma response.
I'm like, okay, that's why we do EMDR. Anyways, I remember in middle school, like raising my hand and asking a question of.
The way she's closing her eyes.
I know, she
I
really
can picture
remembers.
the room. I don't remember my teacher's name, but I do remember he was an old white male. And I asked him, I'm like, why do we just automatically say, like, if you don't know the gender, like he in a sentence? And he's like, because that's the way it is. And I'll never forget that. Like, do
Yeah.
you remember that in grammar they taught you, like, to always default to he?
No.
Not my
And-
school, girl.
Well,
I don't even remember that chapter. I don't remember learning that.
I don't remember learning commas either.
I checked out
just
English class.
patriarchy and just like,
Yeah.
misogyny and everything sprinkling in there.
I
but
didn't have.
I
a lot
don't
of
do
male
that
teachers.
anymore. But
all the male teachers. No, actually, in high school I had male teachers. That I feel like it's so interesting because teaching is a profession that is underpaid, heavily women, right, female
Yeah.
dominated.
I had a lot of male
but I had a
teachers,
lot of
too.
male teachers in high school. I didn't really have any up until high school. Like I got
Yeah.
to high school and my math
Yeah.
teachers were all men.
I feel like history teachers are
Science.
My
usually.
history was the football
Econ.
coach. Was your history teacher the football coach?
No,
No.
but I feel like that's a classic.
actually,
yeah.
yes, like one of the sports coaches.
Oh, it's always a coach.
Econ. Did you guys have like econ?
Not in high school. I had that in college.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't have that
We
at
just
my
had
school.
like
Stats.
Yeah,
Stats
Yeah.
was
Trig. I took Trig and pre-calc.
Yeah.
I was a man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All my math classes were men.
All my math were women.
Interesting. I didn't
Yeah,
have
women
one
in STEM all
great.
over my school.
Ah.
Yeah.
My
One of
science
my-
teachers, yes, those were women.
It was
one of
only-
my math
yeah.
teachers went on to, I believe, get divorced. I don't know, and
Okay.
marry one of his previous students.
Oh.
So that's how my
Can I-
school was. And then another one was murdered. I don't know what was going on at my school.
My school had a couple. We had a math teacher, female, only female math teacher, get arrested because she was selling the kids cocaine. Yeah, it was crazy.
They were trying to get hyped up during
Crazy.
my... Okay. Not for you any good, though.
Wait, cocaine is crazy. That did happen in my... that's a crazy one to sell. That
Is
happened
weird to sell to students.
in my high school. The Spanish teacher was also the manager of the Wawa, the local Wawa. Very small town, like rural type
that,
situation. And a few classes below us, she went to a grad party. She got invited to a high school grad party and was shotgunning beers with the students. And of course, they took pictures and put it on Snapchat. And then they were like, the next day, they were like, we have to fire you.
Yeah, you can't do
You can't
that.
shotgun with underage. Like, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Yeah, like what are they thinking?
I don't know.
They weren't.
Yeah, Coke is crazy.
No.
I'm sorry.
Coke is wild.
That is
Like,
crazy.
I don't think it's
Well,
like weed, because that's
was-
like the gateway.
And
but-
the high
Crazy.
schoolers were doing Coke?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we were talking about this recently because, you know, those kids in high school who you're like, I'm worried for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then some of them come out okay,
Okay.
and some not.
Yeah.
And it's very sad. But some woman was like, I really blame that math teacher. I think she got a lot of them addicted to drugs.
I mean,
And was like,
yeah.
yeah, actually.
Was she younger?
So she was gone. She was arrested like 2 years before I got there. I never
Oh,
had
you
her.
didn't.
I
Okay.
never had her. But it was
Good.
like the
You
lore.
could be so different
You
right now.
could. It would have been
Somebody
your,
might have offered
be
that-
here.
your first offer.
My first offer was
Yeah.
from my math teacher. No, so she was saying she's like a lot of people do blame her because she gave them access to something they otherwise didn't have access to.
That
And
is
they might have
wild
looked
to
up
me.
to her, too,
Yeah.
obviously.
I didn't see Coke in high school. I didn't.
No.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
No,
to
I
me.
didn't either, obviously, as
I know.
I've said before.
Yeah,
but
I know.
yeah. We also, we all had those teachers who, like, were weird with students. I mean, like, it's such a gross,
Yeah.
like, thing that I feel like you always hear about in movies, like the creepy gym teacher or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is legitimately always one at a
There
school. where you're
always
like,
is one.
"Oy."
Yeah, and you all know.
That
Speaking of
person.
drugs,
Yeah.
I did audibly laugh. Her face is so mortified. I audibly laughed out loud at your Instagram story last night of the THC drinks.
Which then she
And
tagged me.
One of her followers was like, "You know those have THC in
Well,
them, right?" Because I think they thought you were drinking them and you didn't know.
No, because on the first slide of the day I said, Happy Sunday or something.
Oh,
and then I said,
weed.
today we're doing all these things. And I listed all the things we're doing. And I said weed, but I meant like weeding the garden because Matt was weeding. And so I wrote weed. And everybody goes, ha ha, weed. And I'm like, no, not like that.
It was weird that you said weed and not weeding.
I would weed the garden.
Yeah, but in
but
a way
you're
it was like a
weeding.
list.
I know,
It
I
just said weed.
Again.
Weed is a noun.
Yeah, the
you
con-
were weeding.
The
It's a
context
verb.
was confusing.
Back to
I'm going to
grammar.
go weed. I don't know. I just was, it's Sunday.
quick.
My
We
kids
were
are
all
home.
like, Paige is getting crazy
You
today.
weren't using AI.
Crazy.
You
It
just
was
let it
not
rip.
using AI. And then everybody was like, "Hey, girl,
good?
just so you know," because then I was like, "No, I don't even do weed." And then everybody's like, "You just posted canned drinks. You know those have," and I was like,
Yeah,
I know. I
And
know.
those who listen to Just Us Girls, the true jugs,
The jugs.
know that it wasn't.
I wasn't consuming.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
I'm just a gracious host.
You are.
Who likes to make sure everybody has what they need.
Lots
Yeah.
of options.
That's why I hosted a mahjong party this Saturday.
Cool. So
Proud of you.
Thank
Your
you.
lessons are going well, clearly.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't play that much. I just like the.
do you win? Is there a winner?
I did win. I got my
Okay,
first
great.
mahjong, which was really exciting.
You
every
got
time
a
you play,
mahjong. If you win, that's what you say. I got a mahjong.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. You say
Okay.
mahjong when you like.
Like bingo.
Uno.
Bingo.
Yeah, it's literally, it literally is Uno.
Is it? Yeah.
Esque.
Bingo.
I got my first mahjong, which was very exciting. But it was just like the whole thing I love about it is like we put our phones away, we talk, we
Yeah.
gab, and it's. But what was so nice. The only thing I don't like about it is it starts late because we all do it post bedtime. So it started at 7:30, and sometimes they'll go to midnight. People will play till midnight, which I don't like because it's a very cerebral game. So if I play till midnight, I go home, I
You're
can't fall
wired.
asleep
Yeah,
till
you're
2 a.m.
Wired. Your
Yeah.
brain is going.
So, but I found the key to hosting an event at night and then people leaving early.
Weed drinks.
We drinks.
Get 'em
First
high.
of all, my attire was pajamas. So everybody had to wear a
I
pajama
saw
set.
that. That was
So
cute.
you're in your comfies, right? You're like
Yeah, you
already
wanna
thinking about
be.
bed. And then everybody was there. And I bought all these high noons for everybody. You know, I was trying to be a gracious host, even though I don't really drink. And I got there and everybody was like, where's the cans? They were like, they saw like my Aperol Spritz thing, and they were like, we want drinks. And it's funny, those like you have to be measured out. So I had to be very aware of when
What
people
you're
were
giving.
grabbing one.
Yeah,
My one
yeah.
friend Haley just took it and like poured a bunch of it into a cup, and I was like, Haley, like no, because I think she was about to do the equivalent to like 20 milligrams in a drink,
my
and I was like,
God.
girlfriend, like you know. But I don't even remember why I started talking about this.
We were talking about cans.
This is
Yes,
yeah,
but
this is
everybody.
why you like
so
hosting.
yeah, they were in their pajamas. Everybody was drinking weed drinks at 10:30. Everyone was like, you know, I'm feeling cozy. This was a really fun night. I'm ready to go to sleep. And I was like, perfect. Everybody's out by like 10:45.
That's nice.
But it's nice.
My hack is that I just start my evenings very early. I'm like, hey, you've got like me and my mom friends will be like, we're gonna get a 4:30 dinner, but we will not be home till 10:30.
Yes.
But we're out before
Yeah.
bedtime.
See, I just can't do that. Like bedtime
No,
with
you
a
have a
3. Yeah, we're like struggling with that
hosting
right
and
now.
going out, I feel like it's a little different.
yeah,
Yeah.
hosting second going out is different.
Oh, the second we're on our feet, you better believe I'm missing bedtime as
Yeah,
much
yeah,
as
yeah.
I can. I'm
Yeah.
like, can we
Yes.
schedule that earlier so I can get out of
And
here?
I feel like a bad mom every time I say that, but I'm like, whenever I can miss bedtime, I will.
Oh,
Bedtime
absolutely.
is I love them to death.
Yeah.
So hard.
No, we love to do a 4 p.m. date night
We
because
do
it's like
too.
you do like a happy hour. Well, not in Massachusetts, you don't do a
We
happy
don't get
hour.
happy hour. We just
You just get
Yes,
the food.
Yeah.
we do like a happy hour situation, and then we're home like right after the kids
Well,
go
and
to
if you're
bed.
paying for a babysitter, we used to, like when we started getting babysitters, we would pay for them and they were just literally like putting our kids to bed.
Yeah.
And then sitting there and I'm like, yeah, why are we paying for this? Like, let's let them do dinner and bath and all
Yeah.
this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I agree.
yeah,
Get
it's
out.
the best. It's the best, and then you can go home and just relax on the
and,
couch
and watch some TV.
watch some TV.
Speaking of TV, there's a lot of TV going on right now. Emmy nominations just came out, and I want to talk about it because I need new TV shows to watch, and I want to know what's worth it. And I also was kind of surprised looking at the list. Did you guys see Emmy noms at all?
No, you briefly mentioned it, and I did a quick Goog, and I was like, meh.
A
not
Goog.
same.
I did the same thing. I was like, you know what? Katie will be our gal today.
Wait, are you guys watching anything right now?
I am.
What are you
Actually,
watching?
I've watched a lot of things. I weirdly watch a lot of TV, but like it's really just like one episode a night. But then I power through. I'm finishing up Hacks. I have 3 episodes left of the final season.
Yes.
It's on
I
my
feel like we've
list.
been talking about this for weeks.
We watched Not Suitable for Work, the new
Yep.
Mindy Kaling
Oh, I tried.
show.
I
watching
tried
that.
that.
It's cute. I mean, it's very
My other screen.
yeah.
grabbed my
very-
attention.
But it was cute. It was
Yeah.
cute. I'm trying to think if we definitely watched something else, but I can't remember right now.
Not Suitable for Work is my main one right now. And that's it.
Oh, we watched the final season of The Bear.
That that
on my
that was
list.
talked
I have
about
a
in
big
my
list.
Emmys.
Have either of you watched The Bear?
No, it's on my list.
I haven't watched past season 1.
I've heard it's very anxiety, like,
I worked in a restaurant.
I've worked in
and
restaurants my
same.
whole
the-
life.
Anytime somebody screams corner, just a chill goes up my
Or
spine.
like 86.
Yeah, I am like, no, I want nothing to do with this. I want to go to sleep tonight peacefully.
Yeah, I mean the first season
Was
was
good.
a lot of yelling.
Yes.
Right? Like they're all yelling at each other. It kind of continues that way, but it's very different.
I've
as
heard
the
it's
series.
really good, though.
Yeah, I think it kind of fizzled towards the end. Like I didn't even know the final season was out.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
until a month later.
I didn't hear there was like no marketing for it.
Not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt about Miss Maisel. Did you guys ever watch?
I loved Miss
I
Maisel.
fizzled out on the last season, and I like forget it's out
I think that
there.
was that Prime? That was like one of Prime's
That's
first
fine.
shows.
It was such a good show.
It was so good.
The
Yeah.
actress was fantastic.
I mean,
They're perfect.
everything about the.
Yeah, I just I'm annoyed because like I just started watching Big Brother, which I'm a Big Brother stan. I'm a super fan, but
Okay.
I know you guys don't watch it, so I'm just gonna have to find my community online
yeah, I mean that show's been going on for decades at this
for
point.
a reason. There are live feeds. Do you know about the live feeds? You can literally go online anytime and watch the people in the Big Brother house.
Creepy.
And yeah, it is. And you know what? Only one season did I ever watch it. It was my first season. I got so sucked into it, and my husband came home from work, and I was like watching the live feeds, and he was like, "Turn the shut it off."
Give me the remote.
Yeah, he gave me like
It's just
intervention.
Big Brother. Well, it's Big Brother.
It is
I
Big
don't
Brother.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's a very good show. And then they edit it, and the production is very different than kind of like what's on the live feed. So it's kind of like 2 different shows going on. There's like an online community, and then there's like the public facing.
Well, it's
Anyways,
time.
Do you guys
um,
watch Shrinking?
Yes.
you love Shrinking.
You love
I can't.
Shrinking.
I just like I'm depressed that there's not a new season out. But anyways. get
Okay,
to
so
your
let's talk
guys.
about Emmys because I think there was a lot of chatter online. Okay, first of all, can we guess the top nominated show?
Heated Rivalry.
No, we'll talk about that though.
Okay.
Heated Rivalry got no nominations.
Wild.
It's
Don't
a
agree.
Canadian production.
Makes
so
sense.
technically,
And they were
which
low
then
budget,
made
and they
me
were
laugh
like-
because I wonder if they thought like, oh, we're not even going to worry about the Emmys and do it all in Canada because they didn't think it would be.
They didn't have the funding.
Well, that's kind of how Schitt's Creek was. They did it in Canada, didn't have the funding, weren't big, and then it got big.
Well, and I thought with Heated Rivalry, it aired first in Canada and then was picked up by HBO. Is that not true? I thought there was something like that where it was
have
like
no idea.
originally like for Canada and then was bought the rights by HBO.
That could make more
That makes
sense because if they
Gabe is saying
Gabe
yes.
is- yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you,
I
Gabe.
would, I thought there was like a whole arc where it's like we have no
Because
money.
yeah, they pitched it, and I think everyone turned it down. They're like, no
Yeah.
one's gonna watch this.
I
and
watched
then
it.
Everyone.
I was having to talk
watched
about it at a 5-year-old's birthday party. Somebody was like, "Did you watch it?" I was like, "Yes."
But-
yes, you have to get through the first 2 episodes. They're
Yes.
quite graphic, and then
Yes.
once you do,
That's like, have you guys ever watched Money Heist? La Casa de
No.
Papel?
no.
Oh my gosh, you need to watch. It's one of the best Netflix shows
What's it-
that's
what's it
ever.
about?
So,
Money Heist?
Money Heist. It's about a bank robbery. But so it originally was, I don't remember what network in Spain, and then
Is
there,
it, subtitles.
Yes, you can, but you can do you should do subtitles. Don't do the dubbing because the dubbing's really
that's
bad.
dubbing.
But their contract negotiations just kind of fizzled out, so Netflix was able to pick it up. And when I tell you, like all the shows I've watched at Netflix, definitely maybe top 3.
Wow.
It is so good. I cannot recommend it enough.
Okay.
I can't watch a lot of subtitle shows, despite the fact that I want to, because my dyslexic husband is like, this is hard for me.
I get that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, like, he's like, I want to watch this. He's like,
Yeah.
it's really hard for him to like.
You can watch. You should watch it without him. If he's,
I will.
Yeah.
can't
I
do
mean,
it.
I'm watching Hacks without him, which is why it's taking me 17 months.
Yeah.
But
And in addition to a book club, I think we need like a show that
A
we're
show
all
club.
watching with the Jug community because I
Yeah.
feel like that would be good.
We still need to pick a book.
Yeah.
You know,
ADHD.
let's start the
Here we
book
are.
club. Here we are. I know.
you can just read Night Road, and then we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it came out so long ago.
No, it doesn't mean you can't read it.
Okay, anyways, back to the Emmy nominations. Did we guess the most top
I said
nominated?
Hidden Rivalry, and
Pit.
that's where we got
The Pit. Always
Okay.
back to the Pit on this podcast.
Always
Pit
back
We
is
to
so
love the
good.
Pit here. So it has 25 nominations.
Wow.
Including Outstanding Drama Series and Lead Actor.
You both watched The Pit.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You haven't watched The Pit?
I haven't watched The Pit.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
It's
And
so
I'm from
good.
Pittsburgh. Isn't it set in Pittsburgh?
They call it,
Or they just,
what was the word that
they don't
people online
film
were
in
using?
Pittsburgh, do they?
Doubtful.
I don't
No.
think so.
Unless there's some sort of tax incentive, I don't believe so.
You'd be surprised. There might be, but maybe we should look that
They
up.
said no.
No.
Where did they film?
Patrick Ball actually recorded here.
Oh, really?
He's
Maybe he could be our guest.
Is he one of the actors or
he's
one of the
I
directors?
don't want to spoil the Pit for you guys, so I'm not gonna say. Which
Well,
She's
I'm watching.
fine.
Just ignore
I
it.
don't care.
Ignore
It's
it.
her
You're
fault.
not.
He's
you're
the one
not
who
spoiling.
got fired in the first season for
Yes, for doing drugs.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like. Yeah,
And
I
he's
like.
like, we went to LA or no, Vancouver maybe. Vancouver.
That's where
Wow.
Off Campus is now filming in Vancouver.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody films
Why
in
does
Vancouver.
everyone-
It's
is it
Vancouver,
cheaper?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So
New
that's
Jersey.
it's all about
Yep.
tax.
And New
Yep.
Jersey.
Taxes.
Yeah, states will fight and say like, we'll give you these tax.
Yeah, because why are you going to film in LA and New York?
You know when they're filming, I learned this when I lived in LA, which I never knew, and now I see it all over Boston because they film in Boston a lot too. Are those little yellow signs that always have a word, but whatever, for the crew or the staff to follow? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
We had a studio at like on our Netflix campus, and what's his name? Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
Almost hit me with his car.
Well, that's not surprising. The way he drives sounds reckless.
It
so.
was, and he didn't care. He just kept going, and we were all like,
"You're fine."
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
slow
But you know
down.
what? Not to make any judgments. Maybe he was having a bad day. Anyways, yes, The Pit is the top with 25 nominations, and then coming close in second with 24,
Hacks.
Hacks.
That is on the top
You
of my
better
list,
finish
so
it.
I will start.
Hacks is so good.
That could be my travel show. To
We
and
were
from.
watching. Well, I was watching it the other day, and Matt came home and he was like, "Literally, what is this show?" He's like, "It is crazy." And
Yeah.
it is kind of crazy. It like takes you on quite the journey every season, but it's just so good.
So they broke a all-time record for a comedy series in a single year.
Oh,
How many seasons are there?
This is the last one, right?
5, I
Oh,
believe. This is the
great!
5th.
See, I like starting a show that I can commit
It's
to.
And there's
done.
only
I hate getting
8 to-
emotionally attached.
It's like 8 to 10 episodes. So they're not long.
They're quick.
Yeah, the seasons aren't very, very long. Yeah, and like I think this one, it's like the last 3 are like 38 minutes, and then the last one's like an hour. You know?
Yeah,
how it
to
goes.
give you a little bit.
Okay, and then I'll just give you, the next is Widow's Bay on Apple TV.
So I've been seeing this everywhere. I have not watched.
I don't know what it's
No.
about.
Yeah.
I don't know it. Oh,
Here
what's
we
it
go.
about?
Mic up, Gabe.
It's really good.
Okay, so we should watch it.
Did you watch it?
I
or you-
watched the last 4 episodes. I know that sounds weird, but I watched the last 4 episodes
Ah.
with my girlfriend and her parents,
Okay.
and like it was really those last 4 episodes were really good.
Okay.
Okay. Who's
Okay.
like the main
The
star? Do we know
I don't know
actresses?
his name, but it's
Recognizable.
about- not really.
No. Sometimes I like that because then you're not like thinking of them as like.
I also feel
their
like Apple TV
persona.
is
Apple
low
TV
key,
is
like a
low-key
really,
really
premium
good.
brand when it comes to content.
Yeah.
like they
good.
don't have a lot, but when they have something, it's
Shrinking.
it's highbrow.
Shrinking. The morning show really fell off, but the morning
I
show
didn't
at its
finish
peak.
it.
That had me
See,
so
I didn't
gripped.
finish it either because it fell off.
Yeah.
I know, but I love obviously all the actors.
The first
and
season was
actresses
so
in there.
good.
Yeah.
I feel like Steve Carell was a really good
Cast.
Matt Lauer, allegedly.
yeah.
Matt Lauer.
And
Yeah.
you're just not used to seeing him in that kind of role. I
He's
feel like.
such a good
I
actor.
just watched
amazing.
4 seasons. Do you guys watch that?
I
yes.
didn't watch the new
That's good.
season.
Yes.
I
The new
liked season 1 way better.
But he wasn't in
Really?
season 2, right?
He makes small appearances because they do
Because he
flashbacks.
Oh, sorry.
I-
Did I just ruin that?
I don't know.
He's dead.
I don't know.
Yeah. There was a lot of flashbacks.
Okay.
He dies in like every show.
Does he?
Morning show.
Did he?
So 2. 4 seasons of one show. Not The Office.
Not The Office.
The Office just leaves.
I just always think of Crazy Stupid Love.
I
And you know how I
That's
know
sweet.
that I am getting old? Because I watched Crazy Stupid Love again, And it was the first time where he ever had his makeover, and I was like, wow, he's really good looking now. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, it used to be like Ryan Gosling was so hot, and then I was like, I have passed the threshold where now like the dad character is hot.
dad character.
But Steve Carell, I think, is objectively good looking. Like his salt and
but his
pepper. I mean,
personality
Yeah, but I mean the makeover is really good and Crazy Stupid
It
Love.
is
Like
good.
he is a
It
he
is
is a
good.
loser dweeb, and then he is like
Yeah, from the New Balances
pep
to
in
the
the
like
step.
swag.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
I'm
that was
stoned
scary.
Too. Love her.
All right, so Widow's Bay, Pluribus, which I also
I couldn't watch that.
what is it?
It was just very. It reminds me a little bit of Severance, where it's like, what
Isn't
is
it
I
that?
love
TV?
Severance though.
I love Severance too, but that one felt a little bit a step too far for me.
You guys, would you if getting severed was a thing
No, I would not get severed.
in any situation?
I don't think so. That seemed really scary.
I don't know. I know like everybody was like that's so dark that they do it for a pregnancy, and I'm like, I might
I liked
get.
being pregnant.
So I didn't.
Oh no, you're one of those people.
Yeah, I did. I genuinely didn't mind it. I liked it. I mean, I hated giving birth.
See, I'm the opposite. I would give birth 8,000 times. Well, you also had a traumatic
I had
experience.
two very traumatic ones.
Yeah.
I just I mean, I forgot them already. I mean, they don't feel traumatic anymore.
I think you
to me, but-
forget. I think
Oh.
you
But
just.
pregnancy, I enjoyed, and but I also, knock on wood, had like a very easy pregnancy. Like my
No, I was
body
throwing
didn't
up the whole
hurt.
time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't throwing up, but
Yeah.
I still like.
They were like, girl, you gained a lot of weight in the first trimester. I was so hungry.
Yeah.
I felt fantastic, and I ate a lot.
Okay, well the weight gaining like
I know,
rules
I know.
are.
I know, you're
bullshit.
yeah,
But I did eat
you're
a
gonna-
lot. It was
You're like,
it was COVID.
okay, dietitian, settle down.
It was COVID.
I gained like 50 to 60 pounds in each
Same.
pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my first, I did not with my second, but with my first.
Yeah,
I was feeling great.
And that's okay for anybody listening. Okay.
that is
Continue.
okay.
And that is okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still on my postpartum
Me
phase.
too.
Yes,
We
we
all
all
are.
are. You're postpartum for life.
But you are.
You know
You
what? You were
are.
always postpartum and post-literate.
that just seemed like a break just because we all laugh so hard, but it's not. Okay, all right. Pluribus, Beef season 2 on
Okay,
Netflix.
so did you watch Beef?
No,
What is Beef?
I didn't watch Beef. What?
Beef is a mind fuck.
Okay.
The first season of Beef, we were watching with our mouths hanging.
Can you give me
open.
context?
Yeah, give us like.
It's really hard to. It was really graphic at the end. There was like some violence that happened. Honestly, just thinking about it is freaking me out.
What's the
It was
context
like, okay,
of the
at the
show?
very beginning, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, there was like a hit and run kind of situation or something.
I remember
like
that.
And it's Ali Wong, and I forget
Love
the other guy's name. She's very rich. And then the other, Gabe remembers his name.
Stephen Young.
You're really into pop. I love this. I love that he knows.
We could just. He's our Google.
Yeah, you're
I'll be
Google.
Google.
You're my Google. So, and she's like mad at him, and he's trying to get back at her, and then like it's like a beef. They have beef.
Oh,
with each other.
that's
They have
where
a
I was
beef.
wondering
it's
where
not
beef came
like
in,
a
like a
red meat
slab.
situation.
No, but she's this like
Thinking of a
unhinged,
slab.
very wealthy. I can't remember if she was like a gallerist or like she had an art. Gabe's looking at me like,
It's like,
what was
She liked me pottery. That's what.
Yes,
it
yeah,
was.
she was
an
an
artist.
artist, but she was very, very wealthy. She had a daughter, a husband. I think he would stay at home, and then they had a beef. But the end was really crazy. Like the
Okay.
very end was really crazy, and I remember being like, this gave me anxiety before it stressed me out. So when I saw Beef season 2 was out, I didn't clock in for it, and also it's one of those shows that every season is a different cast, like a different story.
Okay, I was about to ask
So it's
that.
White
not the
Lotus-esque.
same. Yeah, it's a white. Yeah, except for what's her name, Jennifer Coolidge. She's the
queen.
carryover.
Yeah.
She's the thread. Yeah, so it's a different cast. So maybe I would tune in, but that first season really fucked me up.
I love Ali Wong.
I was gonna say, does Ali Wong typically do like
It was
She does
acting
some-
in that way? Was that one of her
So
first
she
times?
usually what will happen is like with Netflix she'll do like long-term partnerships and like we'll do a few comedy specials and then you're going to be in a few of these shows and it's like more of like a
I
package
love
deal
her.
kind of with a brand of Ali Wong rather than just like a
I
one-off.
mean, it was not a comedic. I mean,
No.
it was a dark comedy situation. At like certain points where it was very funny, but it was mostly just
Her
dark.
stand-up when she's like super fucking pregnant is amazing.
Her first
Yeah.
stand-up
Which one it is,
special
but
is like one of the most iconic stand-up specials I've ever seen.
It wasn't her pregnancy one, obviously.
I
'cause
thought
probably
she was
younger.
pregnant in both of them.
Oh, was she? I just
It's the one where
remember
she's
in
like,
that
lean in,
leopard
I don't want to
dress.
lean in, I want to lay down.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that, it's iconic.
amazing.
She's great.
It's tough to watch back though because she talks so much about like making fun of her and her husband's
I know,
marriage
they got
and now they're
divorced,
divorced. But that's
I
what
know.
happened with John Mulaney too.
Yeah, that one was messy.
Oh my gosh, their baby was born on my birthday. Like John Mulaney's affair baby.
Olivia, yeah.
And like, I
Because
really
isn't
didn't
he
like
married
that.
to?
Olivia Munn.
Now he's with
Yes,
Olivia Munn.
yes.
I don't know if they're married, but they are together.
I
And
wanna
feel
say
she's
they-
been sick. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Um,
I don't blame her.
I
just,
you never blame her.
yes.
No, yeah.
Yes.
But the way he ended his marriage seemed allegedly a little icky.
No, there was definitely.
Allegedly.
No, yeah, you're right, you're right. All alleged. He kind of like almost refers to it in his latest stand-up
Does he?
special.
Yeah.
But he talks a lot about the drug use.
I was gonna
kind of
say, he
skips
talks-
over the alleged affair.
Infidelity.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Anyways, so there's beef. Okay, let's talk about a little bit like of the snubs that people are upset about. So Heated Rivalry, first of all, not nominated for Emmys
So not
because
technically
of
a
the
snub.
the
It's
Canada.
a technicality.
Yes, it's a technicality. Love Story. So there were some nominations there. JFK Jr. wasn't nominated, but I read that and I was
The
like,
actors,
duh.
the JFK Jr.
Yeah,
actor.
did you watch the
They
show?
were terrible actors.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I think Carolyn Bessette was a good actress or if I just like she played the part really
She
well.
did, but yeah.
I don't know if like skill wise.
This reminds me though of like A Summer I Turned Pretty. It's an off-campus where it's like you know what you're signing up for with the acting.
Yeah, the fact that it got
Acting
any
is not
Emmys.
Emmy nominated.
I'm like, where's Belly's Emmy? You know what I mean?
Where is Belly's Emmy?
Yeah, where's Conrad's Emmy? Jeremiah?
I fucking love Jeremiah.
Um,
I did.
I can't. You are such a Jeremiah stan.
I know, the only.
When is that movie coming out? Speaking of.
Oh right.
I don't. They really fumbled that marketing. It should have been right away. They should have
know.
filmed it, and it should have
But
been a
it's done
Christmas release.
filming.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
I'm
saw
pretty sure
that when they were filming, there were massive crowds everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when they were, like,
They should have just
yeah.
filmed it all at once. I think that was a miss on the marketing side. So yeah,
fine.
that wasn't. That had some nominations, which I mean, I would be thankful I got any for that show.
I didn't finish that show.
Yeah.
I watched like 3 episodes and then I was like, I'm out.
yeah,
never
I think it got
started.
kind of boring at the end.
Yeah, and not for nothing. Like, heard this story before.
Yeah, and I think I dropped off after Princess Diana died. Even though she wasn't a part of the story, it just became like part of the
That
plot
was when
line.
you decided you were out.
I love Princess Diana.
I did watch
Don't we all?
every season of The Crown back in the day.
The Crown,
So good.
so
Such
good.
a good. That and
I
Downton Abbey.
I rewatched The Crown like once
Picture
every
my
other year.
mom. This is
Downton
my mom.
Abbey is one of the
It is
best
so
shows
good.
ever made.
It is so good.
Every
yeah.
special they release, I'm locked and loaded.
Did you ever watch The Tudors?
No.
Also
People
a
keep
great
telling me
show.
to watch The Gilded Age. Have you watched The Gilded
I
Age?
haven't. People have been
Every
telling me to watch
season,
that.
right?
Yes.
Downton Abbey, you would like The Gilded Age.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay,
maybe
we
that'll be
need-
our watch.
Yeah, we need a list.
The
Yeah.
Gilded Age.
Overwhelmed.
It makes me miss like original seasons of Bridgerton too.
Did you watch what's the one with Queen? The Queen.
Queen Charlotte.
Queen
Yeah,
Charlotte. did
that I
yeah,
love.
I
That,
liked
did you not like the original seasons
What?
of Bridgerton?
They were okay, but
The
I feel like the
first-
story of Queen Charlotte would just like it really like pulls on your heartstrings because you're like, why is she like that?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
knew her husband was there, so that was just like to learn their story was
Yeah.
really sweet.
I thought the cast was really good.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Who ended up in Wicked and Jurassic Park and everything?
Oh, he's so good.
John-
Why can I not think of his name?
No.
He's the one who dances on tables.
Dancing through life
What's
down
his
at
name,
the
Gabe?
Hustas.
Come on, Google.
What the
I know who you're talking about.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's like really bad because I love him.
Wait,
You can't love him that much.
can you please
Well,
look up
no,
Dancing
that's
Through
that's
Life?
why it's
gonna
really
bother
bad
me.
because that's the reaction. But no, it's just like
Wicked?
Isn't it John?
Bailey. John
Bailey.
Bailey.
John Bailey.
Yeah, he
No.
ended up having the career I think that
I love him.
what was wrong from the first season? What was the Duke's name?
Guys,
What's his real name?
we don't know men's
The actor who
names.
left?
Yeah.
The one who was with Phoebe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I
yeah.
don't need to. I'm trying to be immersed in the story and not in who the actor.
No, I know, but he left because I think he thought he was too big for the britches, and he
And
was
then
gonna.
where
and
is
then
he
look
now?
what happened.
So
Where are
also,
you
where
now?
is he now?
Exactly.
I don't think I've seen him in
And
anything
John
else.
Bailey is living, I think, the life he thought he was gonna live.
And that he deserves.
John
Yes.
Bailey, Wicked. I feel like in particular, it's
Yeah.
like if you were part of that Wicked franchise, like you are,
Oh yeah.
you're in it.
Yeah.
set.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Ariana Grande broke up with a guy from Wicked. What's his name? Ethan Slater.
Yeah, I think he's from my hometown.
The story of how he left his
storyline
wife.
with the postpartum, and
It's
I can't.
terrible.
And she released the article. Like that was
Yeah.
great. Good
Wait,
for
I didn't
her.
read that.
She released an article like after it
name
went
Lily?
public about like
Ethan
her
Slater's
experience.
ex-wife.
Like a year
Yes,
later, she released
finally.
about her experience.
Like
And
her
also,
side.
did he follow Ariana Grande's track? Like, what did he think was going to happen? They were going to stay together forever and be
I mean,
happily.
they were together for years, which is interesting, but at the same time, it's just like one of those things. You just had a baby with
Mm-hmm.
this woman. You've been with her for 10 years. Now is not the time.
Now is not the
No.
time.
If you love Ariana Grande, keep that inside for a
Thank
little
you.
while.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah,
Bye.
I don't know. Again, I don't
Bye.
blame Ariana necessarily, but I just think that was the.
I don't either, but like you know that he has a
He's
a
the one who
baby
left
at
his.
home.
Yeah, he's
So,
the one who
like,
left his wife.
I was so angry for her.
Yeah.
it
So
was,
angry.
and didn't
That's
she?
upsetting.
She moved over like abroad with him, right? She didn't stay back with.
Whenever
the baby.
you're married to somebody like that, an actor or somebody who has a career like that, your life basically goes on pause.
Yeah.
Because what was he? Wasn't he SpongeBob on Broadway?
No.
Freaking SpongeBob on Broadway.
I did see people like pulling up his old stuff. And I was like,
you know what?
honestly,
You cheated on her. You were SpongeBob.
That's
okay?
how you know, like, that's what always happens, though. Shit gets weird with, like, the people, like, when you're in musicals, or when you're acting.
Theater
The
kids
theater.
were the craziest.
Theater kids were going wild.
Dude, that is one thing. Like, I was an athlete, but I was also in theater, and
Me
the
too.
theater
Yeah.
shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Much
what was
more,
going on.
I don't like
Incestual.
the word incestual. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
because they were
much
very
more.
and I feel like they were just like more in touch with their
There was
emotions.
also a lot
which
of
is-
touching. Everybody was touching.
Yeah, and because
Yeah.
you were like maybe making out in a scene, so you could be like, oh, our characters were kissing, but then that caused
What a
things.
technicality.
You know?
That happened to me. Somebody I dated was in, like, musical production.
You were gonna say like I was.
Katie.
Had no idea he was supposed to kiss, like, another lead. Found
He
out
didn't tell you
the hard way.
until you watched it.
Were you like in the theater?
We're not
watching?
together. I wasn't there that night. They only kissed one night, and it was the night I wasn't there.
Why would they want to kiss one night?
Yeah,
Because, like, maybe he was like, my girlfriend's gonna be here. Like, let's not do it. Then he did it when I wasn't there, and then people were talking about it, and I was like, what? Is that crazy?
I mean, if it's part of the role, fine. But it's like you tell me.
It's also like it's a high school drama. Does anybody really need to kiss?
I know the
It's kind of weird.
the age part of it too.
Yeah, when you kinda-
and
like,
you know that
people
high
are
schoolers are all yeah, like they don't
16.
need to be doing that. They're
Yeah,
okay.
What were we talking about?
The John Bailey of it all. All got
yeah.
us
I
there
think
through
John
the
Mulaney.
wizard.
it was
The Johns, the Ali Wong.
Ali Wong.
That's how we were talking about beef. Okay.
You were giving us the snubs. Heated rivalry.
Okay, Heated Rivalry. Stranger Things was
How did you
Snubbed.
enjoy the last season? I did like it.
so. I definitely wrote it, right? Like, I mean, the plot, the fact that they shared pictures where, like, ChatGPT was up on the screen. You didn't see those. They shared all these, like, behind-the-scene pictures, and in one of them, there's visibly a tab with ChatGPT open. And it's like, it was just so funny. Because, I worked on the first few seasons of Stranger Things, so it has a really big place in my heart, and I tend to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's like trying to see through the Swiftie eyes, right? I, like, try to look at it objectively. And I feel like when Stranger Things was going on online, like, there were all these TikTok theories. Like, no, they messed up this plot line because, like, it's not a plot hole. It's because this is going to happen. And no, it was just bad writing, and there were a lot of plot holes.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it from, like, a immersive, it was fun to watch. I love that they did it on, like, New Year's. I thought that was a fun thing.
I thought that was really fun, and I will say, like, first season 1, season 2, fantastic, and then what was it, 3, 4? How many?
I thought 4.
Yeah, the third season lost me for a little while. I was like,
I fell off.
Yeah, but the fourth
Or was
season
it
brought me
5?
back.
Was it 5 or 4? 4. For Stranger Things, Gabe's like
Gabe's like,
stressed.
guys, I'm not Google. Five.
Let me disassociate. I can't listen to you guys
I
I
talk.
liked watching the characters grow up too.
Yes,
Millie
it was-
Bobby
it
Brown.
was-
I like her.
Oh my god, 5, right? 4. Season 4 was so good.
Is that couple still together? They were together in the show.
Yes.
No, they're not.
They broke up.
They broke up. That's so sad. I mean, once you're off the show, though, it's like you don't spend your whole life
And then what's her
together.
name was the voice of anxiety in Inside Out? The one older.
Maya Hawke.
Thank you. I
Maya
love this.
Hawke.
Gabe's like, let me give you names.
Maya Hawke, I love her.
I'm obsessed
Her
with
character's
her.
amazing.
I love Sadie Sink.
I didn't realize she was. I should have known she was Ethan Hawke's daughter. Like just like.
And she's the voice
Yeah.
of anxiety in Inside Out too.
And that's
Oh,
why
I
you
didn't
like
know
her.
that.
And I love her.
What a good movie.
Because she
It's
was
okay.
on Good Hang with Amy Poehler. Gonna plug it in every episode, but I'm obsessed with like her origin story.
Yeah, she's really great. Well, what origin story? She's a nepo baby.
Well, just like how she came.
But she's
to
one of the good
be
ones. I feel like.
For sure, but if your parents are
in the industry. I
100%.
then
Totally.
it's so
Yeah.
different than having like a true origin story.
Who
It's like-
was it? Was it like I don't want to start beef with the Kardashians. Was it like Kendall Jenner or something that was like modeling is actually harder for me because I
I'm
have
a
to fight through the
Kardashian.
stigma of being a Kardashian. And it's like, girlfriend. I thought I saw an interview with Gracie Abrams and I think she did a pretty
I
good
didn't even know
job.
she was a nepo baby.
Oh my gosh, her
You didn't?
dad,
Her dad.
the Star Wars guy, right?
Oh my god, why am I blanking on this?
See, I did the same
Because
thing.
this isn't your job, Gabe.
Judd
Because this isn't your
Apatow,
job.
I know.
whatever his name is.
No, it's not Judd Apatow. But Judd
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Judd Apatow's daughter is also an actress.
Maude.
Yeah. Maude Apatow.
Yes.
She's also
Gabe is like hiding from us.
she's also a great actress, though. They're good at their job.
Yes.
because they grow up in the industry and on
It's
set.
the
and
same
stuff,
as
of
being a
course.
professional athlete when your parents are professional athletes.
you
You
grow
get
up in
access
it.
to coaches when you're young that other people don't get.
privilege.
Parents are feeding you like the TB12 diet.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
Tom Brady's kids have never had a tomato.
Yeah, and the
like,
convos
ever.
you're hearing about contracts and whatever, it's like, it's just a different set of skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Stranger Things was a snub. What else?
Let's see. nobody wants this. Nobody wants
I don't
this.
think that's a snub. I think that's an obvious does not deserve an Emmy.
So what was weird about it was that the series got nominated, but Kristen Bell and Adam Brody did not, which normally doesn't happen.
I think season 2 was
Season 1
objectively
again.
worse than season 1.
I mean, it was the same plot line. I feel like
it was
Yeah,
literally
it's the same
it was like
thing.
they just ran it back. They
Yeah.
would do it again.
Yeah.
And now, did they already film season 3, right? They definitely got
I'd
picked up.
assume so. I'm
I
not
love
sure.
the actress who plays the sister. She's
Yes.
my favorite. Like if I'm gonna pick somebody,
She's the best.
And
so good.
the podcast of it all is really fun to watch. And
Oh, that's
their
funny.
goal, and-
Yeah. I feel like we haven't watched it since we
Yeah.
started podcast. But so it was just weird that the leads didn't get nominations.
Yeah.
But I just love having Adam Brody back on my screen.
Yeah.
That makes me feel whole.
Yeah.
And then Euphoria, a lot of snubs, but once again.
I never watched it.
I did. I watched every season but this one. I watched the first 5 minutes and I was like,
I've never watched
I'm good.
anything, and I walked into the season finale and I was like, ooh, somebody's dying. Why are they
So
dying?
there-
And I Matt's trying to explain it to me. He's like, well, she was trying to leave the drug lords and this, and I was like, you know what?
It was a very depressing show. Like, I remember the water cooler talk on Monday morning was always like, well, I'm in a weird mood now because Euphoria made me feel weird
For
last
me,
night.
I was like, isn't this about high schoolers? Why is there so many like drug lords involved? Like, what's happening?
Maybe the teachers are offering
Doing
coke.
Yes.
They're doing coke in high
You
school.
know?
Maybe that's what it was.
You
The
heard it here
cartel was in the high school. Got it.
But it was also LA based, so I feel like
Yeah.
when I lived there,
Yeah.
it was very. But it was also 4 years in between every season. It's like I can't.
And all the stars became too big to care about actually promoting Euphoria.
But also, once again, and I think allegedly Zendaya had some issues with like the show. I think the showrunner or one of the lead guys, I think, is not allegedly a great person. But Zendaya finished her role and like followed through on it, which I really admire about.
this is always what when a show kind of goes off, people will be like, well, they got a new showrunner.
Yeah.
And now the show's terrible. That was with Dexter. Everybody kept being like, after this
Oh, I
season,
love
they got a new
Dexter.
showrunner, and then it was bad.
Yeah.
For the end of Dexter.
I never watched it.
It's so funny.
I get the idea of it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, but I think Zendaya got a nomination for her acting, but Euphoria as a whole, I think, got snubbed. Which honestly, I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
I love
flowers,
Zendaya.
have her, like, flowers. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the Odyssey comes out on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot wait. I'm so
What is it
excited.
about?
Yeah, you.
Did you not read the Odyssey? And like,
Oh, it's about that. I mean,
I didn't know if you were being sarcastic. That's why I
haven't-
responded that
I
way.
saw a picture and they're like Zendaya's look for the Odyssey premiere, so I was like, oh, the Odyssey. I have not seen a trailer.
Yeah. I
Okay,
haven't
all
seen
right.
anything
Okay,
for it.
I am excited to talk to you about it then.
Is
I
this
thought
in
that
the
was a
theaters
sarcastic
or
question.
streaming?
No, that was like a dead serious.
No, it's coming to theaters. It's a
Okay.
huge thing. It's Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
So have you didn't read the Iliad and the Odyssey in school?
Yes, I did.
You did read it.
I did.
Okay, so you do know the Odyssey.
Now I do, but I didn't know. Just because it was called the Odyssey, I didn't know it was the same Odyssey. I thought it could just be any Odyssey. know
That's
what I mean?
okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think, and I think they're relying a lot on just it being the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan, and such. They haven't done a ton of lead up marketing wise. I think
Okay.
so. I don't think you're to be blamed for that.
Thank you.
Um,
It's not on my algo.
but it's on my algo.
It's
It's,
not on my
all
algo.
over my
My
algo.
algo.
I love the Odyssey. Did you see Troy?
No.
No.
It's not my genre. Like I'm just.
See, it's my genre up and down,
you
left
just
and
have to
right.
Watch, what are the ones?
I feel like you're just TV movie genre. Like you know.
Well, I
what's
love
going on
I love
all the
history.
time.
I love
Yeah.
things like this. Like I just discovered this podcast called Hot History. Amazing. She like goes through different like
Oh,
historical.
yes, I have heard this.
I very much enjoy it. I also watch this other really good podcast that tells you like the behind the scenes of all the presidents and like crazy shit they were doing in the White House and like the drugs they were
I don't
on.
think I wanna
Can't wait to
know.
hear what this.
It was really fun.
Administration does.
But so yeah, the Odyssey comes out this Friday, and I'm very excited. Zendaya's in it, and so is Tom Holland. How fun is that? I was just watching an interview where Tom Holland is Telemachus, which is like one of the main characters, and so he was doing a script read at home with Zendaya, which I guess is like kind of like quote unquote illegal. Like they're not supposed to do that. He got a special
Interesting.
slip where Christopher Nolan said you can take the script home and read it. So Zendaya was reading it with him.
Oh.
First of all, iconic. Just like so
Yeah.
iconic. And then I guess he accepted the role, and Christopher Nolan was like, I don't want to be weird. I don't want this to make you feel weird, but can Zendaya be Athena? And so he got to go home and be like, he wants you to be Athena. So they're in it together. Yeah.
They were just on Good Hang as well.
They were?
Yeah.
Together?
or Tom,
Separately.
sorry,
Tom
Tom
was.
was. And,
Tom
he,
was.
and that's
He
how I
seems
found
like a
out that he was
wonderful
married to
human
her. I
being.
didn't know that.
Well, because it was
or
very
together.
quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very low key. That's what the whole conversation was like. Why is Taylor Swift doing this massive thing? Zendaya and Tom got married in secret. Why can't she be like that?
Gotcha.
But they
Because she
see
doesn't want to be.
Because she wants a party.
because a woman can want what a woman wants, and we want different things.
Yes.
But yeah, so that comes out this Friday, and it's a powerhouse cast. So I would check it out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Okay, so we're gonna have to work on our TV list.
Yes,
Yes.
and movies.
I have
And
to
book.
move. Yeah,
I have
and
so many
movies.
notes in the notes.
Yeah, we have to do that. We're gonna have to get lunch after this, and guys, I really wanted a salad.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
This whole parasite thing, which I didn't realize until my TikTok algo started showing me people being like, "Oh, it wouldn't be that bad. I do have, sorry, dietitian, like 15 pounds to lose," and then it'd be girls like licking lettuce.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is everybody licking lettuce? And then my sister was like, Paige, don't buy the produce. I was like, what do you mean, don't buy the produce? And she's
Yeah,
like, there's a parasite.
There's a parasite coming for
I
us.
had no idea.
Yeah.
My kids were eating a lot of produce this weekend.
Oh my God.
So during the summer months, the cases of this normally rise.
Okay.
So to not be alarmed, it is going up more, and they're not
the way
accurately
they are
reporting. So that's what's
I'm scared. Is it-
happening.
Yeah, I'm scared.
But if you cook your fruits and vegetables, like if you're
But you don't cook a lot. Like
cook
not
fruit.
strawberries.
No, I get
Yeah.
that. But if you're cooking anything up to 150 degrees, it's going to kill the parasite. If you do dried fruits, if you do freeze-dried fruits, like those are some ways
So
you
how
can...
long until we can eat a strawberry?
Well,
I mean, I had blueberries this morning.
you're going to be okay. Did you see I sent you guys the post last night? I was like, well, I'm not going to know if I have the parasite because
Yeah.
diarrhea is just common, whether it is it's like just
Totally.
between the stomach bugs from daycare, between the amount of iced coffee I drink.
Well, I think
and
that's
I'm
what
just like,
everybody
I don't
is
know if I have a
actually
parasite.
joking
I
about
just
that
always
because,
have
and
the
it also
runs.
does an onset for like up to 2 weeks. So
Yeah,
it's
you're
like,
not going to know.
you
the
don't know
culprit.
if you get it or not.
Yeah.
all the reports are like, explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, but like
I love how
that's
it's Aaron Parnas, I mean, like breaking news, and he's like explosive diarrhea.
But to your point, that is like a Tuesday for us IBS girlies. Like you
Yeah.
really don't know.
Don't include me in that camp. That's not me.
You have GERD.
Yeah, but like
on a
always,
Tuesday from it's
always-
coming out my mouth.
You have GERD.
always having to know where the toilet is, like that's my middle name. Like
Yeah.
it's no different.
I have an
for
anxious
me.
belly. You know.
Have you guys ever had a parasite?
I don't think
think
so.
so.
How do I know?
I think my husband did in high school. He was very ill. For
Traveler's diarrhea is another thing that people get all the time. Like if you've gone to a foreign country and you come home
So
and
he
you
went to
just have
Mexico and he came home. He was very
Oh,
not well.
people
Yeah.
like get a lot of E. coli bopping around there. But when I came back from the Dominican Republic my senior year of college, ooh,
Bad.
Bad.
Was it a but how do you know if it's a parasite?
well,
Is
they
E.
just
coli a
kind of like
parasite?
you get to a point where when you're shitting so much, they're just gonna call it a parasite and they're gonna give you the proper antibiotics because like
there's
they-
antibiotics.
yeah. So I guess I did know when I had a parasite. That's a lie, but yeah, don't recommend. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. So no, we're gonna skip salads.
Wait, so how long? So I can't eat any fresh produce.
You can, but
It's
you
just a
definitely
risk.
want to, yeah. And they say like washing it can help, but it definitely
They said
doesn't.
vinegar doesn't kill it.
Yeah,
soap and water.
it's-
They said nothing's killing it.
Yeah, this is true.
All my kids want is berries.
Yeah.
What about bananas? Bananas
It's
are
definitely more
Oh, they
common
have
than
a
the
wrapping.
lettuces and the berries.
I mean, I don't eat bananas.
Because
I
you're
think
not
bananas
eating.
are
What if I
disgusting.
what if I like apple? What if I like peel the apple? Is it living on the skin
Or inside.
inside?
it's good. That would help a little bit, but like a banana's going to be
watermelon.
safer than a.
Are pineapples safe? Cantaloupe. What is the thick fruit?
I'm very nervous right now. But here's the thing, my husband similarly, I feel like if I was sick, he wouldn't know because literally he's like, Paige, my stomach is always in a bad state.
Me
Yeah.
and Matt are the same. Like if Luke gets diarrhea, it's the end of the world. When I have diarrhea, I'm like, that's a Tuesday. So
Well, that's
like,
because
I'm not going to talk
also
about it. 'cause,
it's
like,
just
that's
women.
normal.
We bleed for a week and we just are walking through, dancing through life, and you wouldn't even know. like you
Dancing
know,
through life.
it's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit my pants and then keep going to pick up because that's just what you,
You
gotta
have
do.
to.
Yeah, you don't have option.
to.
So, no salads. No smoothies. No frozen berries, you think?
It
She said
depends
freeze
because they can
dried.
be like they can be flash frozen from like.
What does that mean?
So when things are frozen, like they flash freeze them, the only ingredient is the fruit itself. They're
Yes.
probably frozen
From months?
ago, or like before this.
And they still
outbreak
don't know
has
where the
started.
origin is from.
Yeah, and our current administration isn't tracking like properly, or they cut funding with certain things.
That's a bummer.
Well, so,
I saw a post that was like, "This is how RFK Jr. gets everyone to be a carnivore." It's like this is how he's.
I don't really eat
leading
meat, so like,
us.
what do I eat?
Yeah.
Pasta.
Yeah, we can do freeze dried. We can do dried fruits. We can do
want
cooked
dried fruit.
vegetables.
Yeah, that kind of gets you. Doesn't that
I
like
don't want to dried fruit.
just drink a lot of water?
I do like the dried mango, the sweetened version.
Oh,
from
Oh
Costco.
no,
God,
the sweet
it's
sweet version's
so-
too much.
No,
it's
yeah,
just a
sweet.
sugar. It's
Yeah.
just a sugar.
You don't even need it sweetened.
I know
No, you
you
don't.
don't.
The
but
Trader
it's so
Joe's
good.
just-
I have like
Dry
4 of
mango.
those Soli mango
I
jerkies in my
love
purse.
Soli.
We like fight over them in my
I don't
house.
like why we call it mango jerky. It's like it's not really. I don't know.
It kind of looks like it
I
though.
know,
It's
yeah,
the
I get
packaging
it,
of it
yeah.
all.
It's a brand.
It's a
All right.
brand.
Well, we need to get lunch, but we don't want
No parasites.
No
Yeah, no parasites. Katie and I are wearing white, so we can't have parasites.
I
We gotta take the train back.
Gotta be on public transit.
Oh my
Katie
gosh.
sent us an SOS text with the Amtrak.
Oh my gosh, just shaking on the train, like sweating bullets. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous just thinking about it.
Okay, so
right.
sandwiches.
We got a lot more to say, but we gotta go.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to the Just Us Girls podcast. We are so grateful that you chose to spend time with us today. If you love this episode, be sure to follow, like, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and don't forget to rate and review as well. We would appreciate it so, so much. Come hang out with us on Instagram at the Just Us Girls Pod, and you can also find us on Substack at thejustusgirlspod.substack.com, where we share even more from each episode, a little behind the scenes, and all the good stuff you don't want to miss. We can't wait to chat with you next week. Bye.